salve a tutti ragazzi e bentornati sul canale, io sono Mizar e rieccoci con Batman The Enemy Within, seconda stagione della The Telltale Series. Nella prima stagione abbiamo affrontato l'enigmista, fantastico personaggio, e nella seconda stagione ci tocca affrontare Harley Quinn. Come se non bastasse, l'agenzia Amanda Waller, capo dell'agenzia, ha scoperto che Batman è Bruce Wayne e questi ragazzi sono cazzi amari. Detto questo, iniziamo subito l'episodio 2 e vediamo che cosa ci aspetta.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne. First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering about.
Allora reintegra Gordon.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you?
Beh, siamo amici.
I'll tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even
È un po' rischioso comunque, cioè non posso rischiare.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear. But it didn't stop Bruce Wayne from dealing with a thug like Mori. In public.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Mamma mia, che inizia col botto questo secondo episodio. Comunque, credo che dobbiamo stare a gioco della Waller, perché altrimenti rischia che ci fa saltare la copertura.
want with me?
Hey, shut it.
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. I'll live your usefulness in the box.
Allora, presa soporifera e disarma con Batarang. Facciamo la presa soporifera, andiamo con calma.
Whoa. How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
Attacca dall'alto, disarma scagnozzo.
Hurry it up.
Disarma scagnozzo.
The Batman. Boss, we got company.
Ah, ma io pensavo di farlo singolarmente. Volevo fare un attacco stealth.
Who are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself.
Questo dovrebbe essere
You
Bane.
can call me Bane.
Bane. Con questo, ragazzi, non si scherza.
A man cannot win a war alone.
Lancia con forza.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Fa male, eh? Colpisci Bane di colpisci Bane. Meglio eliminare il capo.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there, even the fiercest of men
Lancia
were
scagnozzo.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Mo si doppa.
I will give you a piece for death. If you take it.
Grandissimo. Occhio alla schiena, occhio alla
This
schiena.
pain you're feeling, Batman.
Scarica elettrica. Scarica
Telling you.
elettrica. Non le ha fatto niente. Siamo morti? No, non credo. È finito l'effetto delle sostanze.
Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
Tanta stima per quell'uomo, ragazzi, ci ha salvato. Gli uomini di Waller sono molto pronti ed equipaggiati per affrontare gli uomini di Bane e recuperare le armi in tutta sicurezza, ma Gordon si sentirà tradito se lo tieni all'oscuro. Gordon conosce la città meglio di tutti. Il GCPD dovrebbe essere in grado di trovare in fretta le armi rubate, ma Waller la considera una mancanza di rispetto per aver prevaricato la sua autorità. Allora, cioè, l'ideale sarebbe chiamarli entrambi. Cioè, alla fine, ragazzi, solo che mo, se chiamo Waller, questa rischia veramente di far saltare la mia copertura. Gordon si sente tradito. Però effettivamente Gordon conosce il posto, conosce la città, conosce tutto. Waller, perdonami. Perdonami, Waller, però chiamo Gordon.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon.
Christ. Batman. Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you.
Che cazzo ti ho chiamato a fare, Jim, se non mi puoi neanche tirare fuori?
You can do it.
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it.
Peccato.
Damn it.
Peccato per il meccanico, è stato veramente bravo.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. They just need a minute.
Well, when you're feeling up to it, I'd love to hear what the hell happened here. Who did this to you?
He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. You need to find them.
Don't worry. We'll catch the bastards. You better believe the entire force is motivated after what happened tonight.
Lascia Bane a me.
These bastards declared war on our
No, ho
city.
sbagliato, potevo dire
Bane
usa la
sent his
Walker.
men to hide the weapons. Leave Bane to me.
Give us a second, will you?
Potevo dirgli fate aiutare da Walker, mannaggia. La fretta di rispondere.
Thanks for sticking your neck out and calling me with this. I need all the juice I can get now that we live in Waller's Gotham. We're going to have to stick together if we're going to weather her storm. You and me, we're nothing like her.
Waller non è il
We're
nemico.
men of principle, who still believe in the letter of the law.
We're all on the same side. Waller is not the enemy.
The hell she's not.
Lo so, Jim.
That battle axe declared war on me the moment she stripped me of my rank. Thanks again for keeping me in the loop. It means a lot.
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
What happened?
Oh, I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
Non dire chi ti ho chiamato, però.
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
Mi spiace per il tuo partner.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. I know you called Gordon because you have history, but this is exactly what the director and her resources are here for. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Ed ecco che un Batman sconsolato e abbattuto si allontana dalla scena del crimine. Episodio 2.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you're alive or dead, or if...
Mi spiace farti passare tutto questo.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We could talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Ci ha proprio ridotto male Bane.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Possiamo superare questa tempesta.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
Madonna, Bruce, non ci leggiamo nemmeno in piedi.
Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Allora, rivedi le notizie dell'ondata di crimini che ha colpito a Gotham. Corp Labs e Ghotam Brokerage. Vabbè, iniziamo dalla Corp Labs.
Corp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
Vabbè, questo qui, ragazzi, è Mr. Frost.
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Ok, Ghotam Brokerage.
Gotham Brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
Dottoressa Harley Quinn.
Witnesses place Harley Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster. Or take on his friends, if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own.
Potrei aver bisogno di un po' d'aiuto.
That would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting
devo
inside,
tradire la sua fiducia.
finding out what they're up to.
Devo correre il rischio.
Sounds hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Sono abile nei
My father was one of
sotterfugi.
the best-known criminals in Gotham. It should be easy enough to pretend I'm following in his footsteps.
I suppose it could work.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Quindi dobbiamo far finta di essere criminali. Del resto, giustamente, nostro padre lo era. Quindi ci può stare. Ottime notizie. Bene. Stacked deck.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Batman? I'll tell you about it.
Vabbè, sta parte, ragazzi, non è stata tradotta a quanto pare.
The way I see it, it's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie?
Insomma, c'è sto Willy che sta parlando male di Bruce.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of
Vediamo.
I
No harm done.
mean,
Faccio finta di non aver
Ignore what
sentito.
I heard.
Ignorare, faccio finta di ignorare.
you set me up.
Nonsense! Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress.
Ecco, bravo Willy, vedi sotto la sedia, non rompere i coglioni. Che noi qua abbiamo da fare.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday.
Insomma, fai da psicanalisi.
These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, that know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious...
Ci sta godendo il nostro John Doe, che l'enigmista è morto.
You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know...
Allora, gli ha chiesto se lui c'entra qualcosa con la morte dell'enigmista.
Me? You really think I'd do that?
No, I don't think you did
Of course
it.
not. I mean, I know you hated him, but... you know,
Cerchiamo sempre di
chill
stare
him.
dalla sua parte.
What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce.
Hai visto, John, che sono venuto?
Guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd. Doesn't seem like
Mi piace la tua
you.
compagnia.
Well, John, the truth is, hey, I enjoy your company. I like hanging out with you. You always bring the good times.
Come sappiamo mentire
Means a
bene.
lot to me, Bruce. The world, in fact. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the
E niente, in
picture.
pratica adesso le stai dicendo che l'enigmista era il capo della loro banda. Però il nostro Joker non gli stava sulle palle.
I think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word.
La mia parola, sì, pure io.
Swear.
I segreti. Pigs Weir e rifiuto. Sarei tipo giuri giurello. Sì, dai, giuri giurello.
Pinky swear.
A parte che sono Batman, quello non te lo dico.
Right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey,
Che palle, Will, di nuovo tu.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my...
Non so se è il caso di fare una
brain,
rissa, visto che già stiamo mezzi rovinati. You have got the wrong
You've
idea.
got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
calling me a liar? I shouldn't have walked in here.
Guarda Joker che si sta esaltando.
First mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Offri un drink. Comprali un drink.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
The bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne.
Ma Leo fa pure il ragazzo che non vuole essere corrotto. Ti puoi comprare le medicine.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way.
Ecco, già cambiato idea.
Thanks, Wayne.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize.
Waller sono ovunque questi.
Be careful.
Oh, cool. They're
È tornato l'italiano.
Bruce,
Non è vero, non è tornato, è mezzo italiano, mezzo inglese.
Tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love.
Auguri, sono contento, Joker.
It's an odd feeling.
Sono contento per te.
First, I thought I had some kind of disease.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious.
E sappiamo tutti chi è la ragazza di cui è innamorato.
She'll want to introduce herself, but
Ah, ecco, ce la deve presentare.
if you could please help me look good in front of her.
E niente, gli sta chiedendo se gli facciamo fare una bella figura.
Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Immagino che non è tua la macchina, vero John?
Almost got it. Damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing
Potrei comprarti una macchina.
Come on, come on.
Oppure...
Come on.
No, lascia che la metta in moto. Giochiamo da astuzia.
You're doing it wrong. Red's the battery, yellow's the starter. Spark one on the other.
You are literally my hero, Bruce. I mean, wow.
Signori, Harley Quinn.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real
Perché
pretty brains.
faresti un bel casino, cioè dobbiamo ragionare come una mente malata.
Stay out of this pudding. Grown-ups are talking.
Trust me, you don't want to do that. The mess will be awful.
Maybe I like mess.
No, brains are like red wine. The stain never comes out, no matter how hard you scrub.
Since when did you ever scrub a damn thing? I'm just joshing you, rich boy.
Dobbiamo parlare, capito, come dei criminali. Dobbiamo cercare di essere dei criminali.
Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot?
Bellissima, guarda.
I knew you guys would hit it off.
Certo, so stare agli scherzi.
Sure, I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Lei non è
What
convinta.
said you didn't want to meet? Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us?
Governare
Gotham.
Gotham.
Rubbing shoulders with the likes of us.
Governare
I want to
Gotham.
run this town, just like Falcone.
Ma come mio padre, bravissimo.
You can help me do that.
Uh-huh. Sure. The playboy's trading his tux for a Tommy gun.
Bruce has hidden depths, Harley. Like, really deep. When we were in Arkham, we got into all kinds of mischief. He showed me some of the darkness he's got inside. You don't forget something like that.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
I got it.
Eh beh, certo, ci lascia soli perché adesso vuole fare qualche domanda un po' più personale. Vero,
Poor John.
Harley?
He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John?
Mi spiace per lui, John mi è stato utile. Mi dispiace per lui.
Bad for him, you know? Coming out of Arkham all alone. He's not equipped to deal with the world.
It's true. Poor old Puddin' don't know a fiesta from a funeral. But there's a world full of charity cases out there. And you picked John.
Perché abbiamo scelto John?
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it.
You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops?
La criminalità è nel mio sangue.
My father used to run crime in the city. It's in my blood.
Phooey. My mama was a grocer. I don't give two craps about fruits.
You think that's the same?
Don't matter. You'll show me soon enough.
Nella serie la mele non cade troppo lontano dall'albero.
Oh, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go.
Speriamo che il ragazzo non ha visto che era Bruce Wayne accanto.
We were talking about you, Pud. About how worried we are for your well-being.
Oh?
Bruce feels bad for you. For, you know, having such a hard time with life.
Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
È la verità.
It's the truth.
Dobbiamo stare al gioco.
That's the old me, Bruce. The new me, you won't have to feel sorry for.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever.
Beh, oddio. Succhia qui.
I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on.
Beh, non credo sia avvelenata, la sta bevendo lei, quindi... Certo. Ah, si sta ingelosendo.
I told ya.
Cavolo.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Qualche gioielleria? No, la Wayne Enterprise.
Bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key.
Beh, teoricamente non dovrebbe essere difficile, è la nostra azienda.
Maybe your whole Kingpin of Gotham shtick won't seem so absurd. And maybe, just maybe, I'll vouch for you with the others.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you
Non sarà così facile, cioè magari proviamo un po' a stare un po' calmi.
There might be some bumps along the way. Nothing is guaranteed.
Some things are,
Like how fast I'll make you disappear if any of those bumps turn into trouble. You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Va bene ragazzi, direi a questo punto di salutarci qui per questo episodio. Voi mi raccomando, come sempre, spolliciate, mettete like, iscrivetevi al canale se ancora non l'avete fatto. Vi ripeto, è gratis, non vi costa nulla, però a me fa tantissimo. E noi ci rivediamo nella prossima puntata dell'episodio 2. Un saluto da Bizzaragaret. Ciao, aglio!